My name is Layon Monique Hart, and this is my mentor, Mr. Tark Reese. He is the principal at the Pass Academy, and he also serves as the principal for summer school. Mr. Reese, I just want to talk to you about some of the planning activities that I've done. We met last month, earlier part of last month,
Okay.
and I appreciate the activities that you suggested. I think they're going to be very beneficial
Okay.
when I become an administrator. So I just want to kind of share with you where I am at this point.
Sure. Okay.
And as we discuss these activities, if you see something that I need to make adjustments to, please don't hesitate to let me know.
All right.
All right, this is standard two. This one was a little bit more difficult for me. I'm still working on this one. This was on the elementary level. This activity assists in coordination and supervision of testing procedures, participate in the delivery of the code of ethics, and I did do this with Laura Ward,
Yeah.
the coordinator of secondary.
Central office.
Mhm.
Okay.
So I'm going to continue with my documentation with that,
Okay.
collect my artifacts and insert that into
Okay.
my portfolio.
That sounds good.
Another one was the standard, 5, some of the activities that you and I discussed earlier. These are going to be on the high school and middle school level. The one for the high school level, I'm going to develop a plan and implement one strategy that will help students that demonstrate inappropriate behaviors.
Okay.
So that's one that I'm going to be talking with Ms. Pitts about, to get
Okay.
some suggestions
Here at the
on.
high school.
Mhm.
Okay.
The one for the middle school, I'm going to review the tiered intervention that is in place for behavior to see if there needs to be any revisions. I'm going to do that on the middle school level, and I have discussed this with Ms. Dixon,
Okay. Yeah.
and she's given me some artifacts to use
Perfect.
for the tiered intervention, so all I have to do is that is
Because
just,
a lot of times what gets overlooked is that behavioral outlet in that, the tier 1 and tier 2, and the tier 3 especially, we always look for the academic intervention, but not necessarily the behavior, which a lot of times is the main reason for the academic.
exactly.
So, that's a good one.
So
I
she
like
gave me some great documentation for that.
that. Okay, good.
The next one is standard, I think this one is standard 1.
Mhm.
This one was pretty lengthy, so I'm still working on that. I have a lot of documentation to collect. One of the activities that's included in this is to assist in the preparation, delivery of presentation for incoming or new students that align with the school's vision. And I was thinking about with that, the packets that we give the kindergarten parents.
Okay, orientation and open
Yes,
house.
when they enroll,
Perfect.
so I'm going to use that documentation.
Okay.
I've already interviewed the principal,
Okay.
so the only thing I have to do now is insert that into my portfolio.
Yeah, and of course, that hasn't occurred yet, so you have to wait for that.
Right.
That sounds good.
Another activity included in this standard that I'm going to complete is plan for and lead the school's instructional leadership team meeting. We have a parent advisory and / teacher advisory council, and we meet in the summer. We're gonna do that at probably next week.
At CES,
Yes.
at your school,
Yes.
so that'd be good. Yeah.
And we're just gonna discuss
Okay.
our objectives and goals for this
Yeah.
year.
Have you been on that committee in the
I
past?
have, yes.
That works
Yes,
great, because you're
it does.
familiar with it.
Yes.
Perfect.
And then the last one is standard 10. I'm going to review and analyze the strategics. I'm just going to, strategic plan.
Yeah.
And I'm going to use the CIP plan.
Yeah.
And I'm going to talk again with Ms. Dixon at the middle
Okay.
school.
Okay.
And just to see how she implements that and how she shares it with her faculty and staff.
And part of that CIP, they have that strategic map there
Yes.
that works, and you can use that for documentation too, because I'm sure she has that included in her phase tip. So that'd be good.
Okay, well, thank you,
You're very welcome.
Mr. Reese, for guiding me and instructing me and leading me into these activities.
I've enjoyed kind of reflecting back on some of this stuff throughout the summer, so it's been a good experience. And I wish you the very best.
Thank you.
You're very welcome.
Mr. Reese, one activity that I've already completed that I thought was very impactful, and I like to use it when I become an administrator, and that's the Teachers Awards. You know, a lot of times we recognize the students for their
Sure.
academic success, And a lot of times the teachers are overlooked.
Right.
So that's one thing that I like to implement as an instructional leader.
Like a teacher of the month or some things like
Yes.
that?
And also at the end of the year, maybe do a Google form, have the teachers to give suggestions on what they think,
Sure.
and then like most creative.
Okay, yeah.
Things of that sort. And just kind of have something at the end of the year to recognize our teachers.
Okay, yeah, I like that. I mean, cause like you said, a lot of times they do kind of get pushed to the side or overlooked because we do put so much stress on the students and not necessarily the teachers, so. I can see where that creates a good culture and climate with your teachers and also encourages them. Because even as adults, we like awards and like to be recognized, so that would be great, yeah.